Hey guys, welcome back to more Final Fantasy V. I'm going to start this, probably the second to last part of the main playthrough of this game with a good old super boss. And everyone loves a good super boss. There's not much to say about this guy, to be honest, apart from the fact that he is pretty tough, but he's not as tough as, say, let's think, Shinryu, or the Omega Mark 2, 12, I can't remember what it is in this game. But, he's definitely the easier of the super bosses in this game. After this, I'll probably head to Shinryu and probably finish up after that. This guy has a few problem attacks, not too many. He's got Encircle, which is a major pain in the arse, especially when it manages to take out both your attackers. That's happened to me a few times, I've got to admit. He's got Rocket Punch, which, if you're immune to the status effect Confusion, you're completely okay. But it can really put a damper on your, you know. He missed 2 Rocket Punches in a row. I've never actually seen him do that before. His other problem attack is probably the wave attack that he used near the beginning of this. Now I'm unlucky right now because my white mage is confused, so. Well, one of them is anyway, so I've only got the ability to use one. However, if he uses wave cannon again, I'm probably going to die. And I really don't want to die. I really don't. Ooh, he just annihilated him. Luckily, however, I've still got these 2 characters available to me. And admittedly, Lena is doing the most damage so far, 5,000 attack, which I believe is coming from the chicken knife. Chicken knife's always a nice little thing to have. You don't gain any ABP from this battle, and there's really no point in fighting this guy except to get him out of the way. You gain 50,000 gil and a badge of Omega, which is essentially just showing that you've defeated him. And considering he's not that hard, so I'll try to take a look at that. I'm not sure if it does anything important. Is it just me, or does that circle of light look like it's been, like, just cut out in paint? It's got the same sort of, like, jagged edges. Anyway, let's see. It should be in... no. Sort. Okay, it'll probably be in here somewhere. There it is. Mega Badge. Recognizing wisdom, strength, and courage surpassing that of the ancients. Woo! Alright. Next up, I'm going straight into the void, and I'm going to see if I can go kick Shinryu's ass. So until then, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go with Shinryu. Now, the thing I always found quite funny about this guy is the fact that he is in this treasure chest. Now, if you were a new player coming into this game, you got this far, and then all of a sudden, boom! You open that chest, and there's that guy inside. You'd be pretty annoyed, because you wouldn't have been expecting it, obviously. Kind of a dick move on Square's part, to be honest, but I suppose it after you realise what just happened, you'll be able to avoid it next time. Your roulette missed, sir. Now so far, he hasn't really been all that much trouble. He has about, I believe, 55,000 HP or so. I may be off a little there. But I know it's around there. Now, the easiest way to do this is to jump with everyone having 2 Dragon Lances on, which is a very powerful... I did quite a bit in itself. It does quite a powerful amount of damage. Ooh, that hurt. That really hurt. Luckily, I have someone with an ice shield on. But yeah, everyone has 2 Dragon Lances after mastering the... what are they called? They're the dual wield and jump abilities. You use both of them at the same time. Don't tell me everyone is. Jesus, that hurt. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, everyone has dual wield and jump, and they do that with the 2 Dragon Lances, and it will always do 999. Because it doubles the attack when you jump, and it's super effective against dragons, thus essentially quadding times them by 4 the attack power. I didn't do too much, but it did poison 2 of my characters. I swear Faris is like immune to everything but confusion. Confusion always seems to get her, but everything else just like completely whiffs. I don't know why he keeps missing with roulette either. That's a very odd one. I'm gonna Mighty Guard up again. Because I think the reason she didn't survive last time was because she didn't have Mighty Guard up. There's not much to do after this, but I have decided that I'm going to do not a complete playthrough, but a... yeah, that was easy. Not as dramatic as Omega, but there we go, the Ragnarok. That's a very powerful weapon. And it's a good thing to have. As I said, there's not much else to do in the main game apart from Necrophobe, which isn't too far off actually. I'm gonna equip everyone properly now because there's really no point in anything else, and Necrophobe is just up here, I believe. So I'm not gonna skip it, I'm just gonna keep talking. So these guys are gonna be a pain in the arse, and I'm not gonna be able to get anywhere, am I? In fact, fuck it, I'll skip it. I'll be right back. Alright, and now we're on to the second to last boss of the game, pretty much. This is, in my opinion, also a bit of a dick move on the maker's part. Not only do they just throw a boss in right before the end boss, on a save point, I might add. Well, I guess technically you wouldn't actually know until you defeated this guy. But you wouldn't actually know there was a guy there either. You could have thought that was anything, an item or a summon or whatever, because there is a summon slot still available. Plus, the fact that if you want the final piece of the Gil-gy gear, you have to have steel on, because Gilgamesh will appear in this battle. And what's most annoying about that is that you've got a very limited window of time to steal it. It's not like in the other battles where you can just wait until you've stolen it and then be on your way. You've got to steal it as quickly as possible. And if you've got like really bad luck on the attempt that you try it, you will not be stealing it. And you'll have to try again, like go back to where your last save was or something. Luckily I've got save slates, so it's not that much of a problem for me. But I'm actually wondering if this guy can be thieved from... I don't actually... They can't have been that invincible if they died. Oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely appalling. I want to know what this guy's got, so I'm stealing from him. Oh no, Legacy. Woohoo. Now, I did notice after I defeated Shinryu that I have actually forgotten to steal the Dragon Whisker from him. I'm not too bothered about it. I do have other good weapons, so yeah. I'm not going to waste half an hour trying to steal from it while it just completely annihilates me, so there was absolutely no point. Let's try Hola. Battle's not that difficult, to be honest. It's all a matter of just defeating the barriers. As soon as the barriers are gone, this guy's not really got much to hit you with. The problem, as I said, is the Gilgamesh encounter. That was pretty damaging. I'm quite impressed with that. Fair enough. Now I've just got to keep hitting him until a certain amount of damage has been done. Technically you don't defeat Necrophobe, but if you haven't played the game I'll let you figure out what happens in a minute. Okay, no Gilgamesh yet. Just trying to make absolutely sure that I don't do the damage and then summon another attack that could hit Gilgamesh. I just don't want him... Like, even though I know he doesn't die. Plus, it's a very long-winded cutscene. Now, while you've probably established already that Gilgamesh does die in this battle, it's kind of weird, because if you don't actually fight this guy, Gilgamesh does not die. So, he could be alive somewhere else in the world, but after the main game's finished, you don't actually encounter him anywhere. I know I'm spamming Mega Flare quite a bit, but to be fairly honest, it's all I've really got attack-wise that can do a decent amount of damage, apart from Holy, but yeah. There he is. And there's the familiar Battle on the Big Bridge song, one of the more famous songs in the Final Fantasy series, including the actual, Final Fantasy theme, maybe some of the sung songs like Otherworld and what else was it? One Winged Angel. Can't forget One Winged Angel. Dancing Mad's pretty famous. I love Dancing Mad. The biggest problem with this bit is it's very. This battle from here on is like pretty story based and very conversational. Well, not story based, conversational, just conversational. I just gotta make sure to steal from it a few times. Now technically Gilgamesh is an ally in this, so don't try to actually kill him. You cannot even hold a birthday candle to the blazing flame of my winning spirit. That sounds like something Waka would say from Final Fantasy X. There it is, and that's the final piece of Gil-gy. And now we just wait. I can literally just sit here and do nothing until this battle's ended. Stop dressing like a man, damn it! And try acting a little like a woman, if you still know how. Hey! The fuck? I can't think of anything to say, to be honest. So let's see if I can steal his underwear. To be honest, right now I should be cleaning my room, but I decided to do this instead because it's a lot more fun than cleaning my damn room. I'm going to be completely honest with this part. I was trying to actually do it without voiceover because I really couldn't think of much to say during these battles until that was last night, though. I thought of a few things. And I was hoping I was going to try it with X-Death as well, but since he's the last boss I can't really do that. That'd be unfathomable. I would be a laughingstock. Could you hurry up and just go boom, please? I believe it's actually completely possible to defeat Necrophobe without Gilgamesh entering the battle. Gotta admit though, Gilgamesh was quite manly, standing up to all those magic spells and being all like, yeah, I'm not even going to attack you back, because I'm too much of a balls. But yeah, that's that. That's pretty much the final boss available before X-Death. So until X-Death himself, farewell my friends.